Hello friends, welcome back to this playthrough of Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. Today, we are on chapter 26. Last time, we did chapter 25, makes sense. We're now ready to invade the Empire. Our first goal, to come in from the east, heading west into Stormrick. You'll notice it as a place we have defended many maps ago. I think our units should be good. A couple fun things to note about this map, which we'll see after Casimir has a little temper tantrum. We are dead. Dead, do you hear me? Dead. We see that you've lost your mental capacities. Casimir hates us. All he had to do was not try to murder us, and things would have been fine. We and the Sander here are gonna have a little talky-talk in a map we've never seen before, and I don't think we'll ever see again. Both of us are going to be weird towards each other and everything. You provoked us into a war. Sorta not really, though. Like, that wasn't my fault. Perhaps the real us is still dead. Do you want to get rid of me? No. I just want you to point your cannon at something and pull the trigger. Or at least order your men to pull the trigger. The Sander is using us sort of as a means to an end here. He needs us to help kill Casimir, because he can't do it by himself. I don't think he's our biggest fan. This map. You look at this map and you think, okay, I know what to do. Our mission info is seize the northern town. Not this one. We lose if we are defeated or the enemy captures the army base. That's this base. This is going to change. You might notice something. There used to be a fort here, and a bridge, and a bridge, or a bridge and a bridge. Those don't exist. Also, what doesn't exist is a path that goes through these mountains, because there is a hidden little wall here, just like the unhidden little wall here, that until this is captured, you can't do shit. So our goal is going to be turn 1, kill as much of this as possible. Turn 2, kill as much of this as possible. Turn 3, seize this and be ready for the surprise of this map. You can totally overthink this map if you try to send all your flyers up here to get a jump on things. Bad stuff can happen. If you're like, oh, I'm just going to ignore this suspiciously empty area, bad things could happen. We're not in the business of bad things happening, and so we shall prepare. The worst part of this map is, of course, the army selection and placement screen, because we have 5 pages of stuff to scroll through, and they're not particularly ordered well. Our cavalry is going to get some use. Down here, our dragons are going to get a lot of use. And by that I mean they might actually get to do something at some point in this battle. Huh. Didn't know I could do that. Okay, we have our healers left to place. We have our undead, and that's it. Okay, first turn. Things that are bad news bears. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. This guy's targeting is a little incorrect. If this guy's dead, or moves out of the way, he actually has a +1 range of threat here, here, and here. So don't have anyone here. That's the main thing. Behind the little shrub, no one should be standing directly south of the little shrub. Little shrub, bad. Other than that, we can cannon stuff. And then we move back. And then we cannon stuff. Yep, that's right. I wish my field marshal and general guys that are leading cannon units look like cannons, but they don't. They look like horsies. Our goal is to kill the cannons, because the cannons can kill us, and the archers are silly little archers. We unfortunately, from no position that we set up, can shoot these cannon guys. That is why it's very important we position ourselves correctly. That would be not shooting that guy. It would be shooting that guy. The only way cannons can get us is if they are in this fort, and we're just not going to let that happen. Okay, so turn 1. We have eliminated a number of things. We have now eliminated pretty much this wall.
Ready for the barbecue.
Remember what I said about not having people stand there? Our undead are going to stand there.
I must not fail. My friends are counting on me.
And our dragons are going to come stand over here. Because stuff is going to shift this way next turn, and we're going to go boop, and then be ready for turn 3 to go boop.
School is in session.
Our cavalry, who is also fast,
Come on.
is going to come hang out with them.
Time to even the odds.
While our infantry
I must stay strong
and healers get ready to
for my people.
come in this direction.
Getting real thirsty.
The undead are going to be targeted by stuff, and they're going to be okay with that. If those archers would have attacked Diana from where they were from, she could have countered. Oh, they're going to go for Diana's team. She survives, so that should be no real danger left. I don't think that other cannon team can fire on her. No, they can't. You can't actually go across this. This is 2 walls with a fort in the middle, which is good for us.
What's our next tactic?
I'm disappointed. That's what dragons are for,
Do
though.
you know who I am? I must be brave.
It must be done.
Here comes Yaramir's team. And they move out of the way.
My friends are counting on me. I can do this.
If we can't get into the range to kill this, we don't necessarily want them to just dick around. Instead of hitting that archer team, we take out all but 1 cannon.
A paladin never surrenders.
That's because it's Diana's job to handle those things.
I must stay strong. Battle formations.
Oh, no bonus. actions to kill that unit off.
Guide my attack.
Cats can attack up walls. So can Uranus. If our undead bait didn't work before, just have to summon some more undead. Probably should have tossed Diana a heal before. But we'll be okay. Let's bring our next team in. We are going to take some damage to one target from this.
Awaiting your orders. Break their resolve.
Never mind. Brock from the Sander says we can reach the archers over there. Wish I could get a couple more bonus shots out of some of these guys. Tuck back in against the wall.
So, did you need something?
Everyone else gets ready to push in.
Time to act is now.
Just killing my healer team off. How rude. Cannons recognize the units that can do damage to them. Okay, how do you move farther than the person that was in front of you? I am so confused. Those spots were very much safe. Any spot in front of Diana is absolutely not safe for the enemy.
I ain't got all day.
We'll bring Barnabas up. With him, we don't really have to worry too much about positioning. Ferdinand is pretty much out for this map. We'll heal the other cannon team. Like how their leader has 100 HP. And by like, I mean, it's a little saddening. Look at this, 193, 314, 270, 304. He's not horribly underleveled either.
The army is ready.
This is turn 3. We would really like to be seizing the fort and be in position, but that's not going to work out. So what we need is Barnabas, who can take this next turn and then move over. Or not move over.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
There are no enemies left on the map down here that we can reach other than the guy at the gate.
Ready. The time to act is now.
So we're just gonna get set up for next turn.
What's our next tactic?
We are unfortunately missing like 1 or 2 movement on so many different units.
It's too easy. Don't all be witness. Repent before
If I had another teleport. Team Diana. Oh, they're really good. I do have another teleport. Okay, I think we're just gonna blow some Nephilim powers. Yaramir hasn't moved yet.
A paladin never surrenders.
All Diana has to do is kill this front line. Good job. Okay, now.
Victory for Embor.
Yaramir seizes. This is why we have a couple cavalry units. Even though you'll see a lot of talk about have all cav or all infantry and not both. Absolutely want a couple cav. They can do things like visit buildings. He should have... That should have been Barnabas, but I moved Barnabas too early. Okay, now nothing happens this turn. But turn 4. We have dragons, we have cannons, and we have a lot of horses. We cannot choke the north easy enough. If you had everything ready here, here, and here, you could still not get to these 4 bridges before these cavalry guys who are 1 move away from crossing the bridge get to the bridge. That's what you have to do. It's set up down here. And when you set up down here, you end the lives of so many cannons. And then you leave.
Battle formations.
Guess I didn't need to move off that hill. Oh, the Sander did not proc his second turn. You should also know the mission info. The enemy captures the Nephilim army base. That is no longer this. The Nephilim army base is now Stormrook. If you move off of Stormrook and the dragon comes in and captures this, you lose. So don't do that.
Was not there.
There's no sense not going aggressive. You need to do the damage and nothing can hit you next turn.
I can do this.
Also, your flyers will be able to head up and take on the dragons, and then they will be able to swing up and join the last mopping up of the horses. The cavalry up there is not the worst thing. You cannot let these guys get in range of your team or people will die.
Dinner time.
They have generally no way of survival against you, but just in case. Diana is going to do a lot of work up in the north. Barnabas and Yaramir, along with
For my people, for my homeland.
one of our healers, is going to hang out down here and take any dragon attacks that happen before our dragons get there.
Some will never die.
I love this part.
Regavi is going to move up next to Diana.
Break their resolve.
You're going to get out of there. This cannon guy is going to come hang out over here.
I must stay strong.
And we should be done. The dragons will hang out outside of deal with range. The cavalry will largely move across the bridge. That's why you cannot choke. You can't choke point those bridges. You could, I suppose, teleport Bless Diana north. Just have her stand in range of stuff. But you still... I don't think you can actually get her in a spot where more than one or two things can reach her, and she can do that on this turn anyway.
Repent before the righteous.
The army is ready.
Exemplar on Diana pretty much says, hey, come and get her. We'll see if that works out. It does not sometimes. Which is why we will have Narima
Even the odds.
and Regavi
Getting real thirsty here.
take the more forward spots, along with our undead.
Ready. For my people, for my homeland. The battle lies before me.
Moving up, moving up, moving up.
What's our next tactic?
I must not fail.
Our dragons are in position to counterattack.
Ready for the barbecue.
And we end the turn. We can also heal or tank the dragons. They do magic damage, so they won't be doing a whole lot to the magic shield of our horse girls. That went significantly better than expected. Exemplar means we're going to see a lot of this. Stuff doesn't really hurt her much anyway. And with Exemplar, stuff hurts her even less. our main goal is just surviving this first turn or two of their onslaught. When they are much weaker, they are significantly easier to pick off. There is also a second wave of cavalry that hasn't started coming down yet. But by the time they decide to, we should have our dragons and our cannons back up with us. Well, our dragons and our cannons will be a turn behind. You'll notice we're not causing a lot of surrenders. Mostly because stuff just keeps killing itself on us. Also, yes, that was a 900 damage crit in there somewhere. Holy crap. At this point, we now can block up the bridge. Mostly. Have a couple units to deal with. I think we have people in range. We can force them around the sides. Valkyries won't auto-surrender because they can fight back. Okay. I think we might not be able to get bodies here and here. But we can certainly try. That was an easy death for them. We can. Awesome. We are in great shape. Not that there's many things left to choke point at the bridge, but... we can force what is left of the enemy in a direction we choose. These 3 units are more or less dead.
Battle formations.
These guys are going to get Lysandered. I guess they're going to get sandied.
Where am I needed?
Diana cleaves through another unit. We get a couple of healer surrenders.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Just gonna normal attack. This has been a pretty solid turn 6. It'd be a much more solid turn 6 if stuff would stop dodging my undead.
I must stay strong.
Call some lightning down. Let's watch everything dodge, why not? No dodging that. And cut back in.
The time to act is now.
Last one to move there gets to siege. Or capture. Seize, or however you want to call it.
My friends are counting on me.
School is in session.
Barnabas, you know you're not supposed to do that.
I can do this.
That's what happens when turn takes so long. Also, I swear the guys in these units aren't doing it. Oh, they couldn't have, I guess.
Awaiting your orders.
Cannons really aren't adding a whole lot to
I must be brave.
this forward motion. Dragons on dragons. Thank you, bonus attack from a sword guy. Let's go aggressive. The Dark Mage Sork for curses and dazes is pretty cool.
Do you know who I am?
Okay. I don't think there's any reason to wait down there. We're running out of turns to seize the capital as well. Or at least that castle. Ooh, that was an impressive salvo there. Allow me to just heal most of it up. The undead doing their primary job of not dying, with their secondary job of killing some things if necessary. That seems like a silly thing to do. I mean, do you think you can dodge the endless swords?
The battle lies before me.
Okay. Notice how few enemy units there are left.
What's our next tactic?
Oh, so many free actions.
A paladin never surrenders. Do not be witnessed.
And we will make sure that nothing can get to our cannons.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
Gonna need a little luck with our casts to, there we go. We can now hit the back row this turn. Such a fun undead swarm. We are set up next turn to cannon everything inside. We'll seize that next turn with our healer.
Ready. Break their resolve.
Looks like this will be a turn 10 win, which is cutting it close, but really had no other options. Barnabas can seize that.
My friends are counting on me. I must not fail.
Everyone that's not Yaramir has moved? Correct. Oh, and that cannon. I don't care about that cannon. See what the enemy does on turn 8. Or their turn 7, rather. Nothing. That's good to know.
I love this part.
Stefan seizes. The undead seize. Barnabas, who has absolutely no business still being in this fight, gets to cause trouble. And then slightly retreat.
Awaiting your orders.
Just 3 cannons in that unit, but that is 3 cannons too many. Just 0 cannons in that unit. And we move back. And move forward.
Repent before the righteous.
And Diana showing off her 2 range attacking skills.
So you will never die.
The army is ready.
Everyone else moves forward.
Dinner time.
Dumb dragons. I don't think anyone else is even going to be in range of being helpful.
Time to act now.
So we will end the turn, and not care if anyone else has moved. And our last business of the day, I guess, is going to be hitting that bazaar up.
Battle formations. Break their resolve.
And the soldiers take so little damage from cannons. So much dodging. It's like no one has good hit. Hello, people who didn't die. I'd like to introduce you to cannons. And their defense is just pretty good.
Ready for the barbecue.
Unfortunately. That's 3 dragons and a meteor, so
Time to
have
even
fun.
the odds.
Where am I needed?
I think that was 36 damage. I think that might have been. Welcome to turn 10.
Do not guide my attack.
What do we have here? A named apprentice? Are you shitting me? She's worth it just for that. Strength equal to 25% of magic. Wow. Wow, 4 strength. I mean, you have to be shitting me, right? I guess we recruit him just so in future playthroughs we can buy him on the first day and never have to see him in a shop again. They keep selling me stuff at reasonable prices, and then they try to sell me stuff at not reasonable prices. I mean, everything's worth buying at those prices. Also, that was the worst possible recruit we could have gotten, and I'm very sad that that might be our last bazaar, and we got an apprentice. An apprentice, guys. An apprentice. He has Prodigy, so he'll level fast and he'll gain CP fast, which is totally pointless because we have 1,000,000 CP books, and also you just fight like 3 times in your max CP at this point. Is there anything else we have to do on this map? I'm thoroughly depressed now. I was like, at least I'll get a good recruit. I can maybe get one of the 2 great champions we don't have. Or I could get the siege cannon or the field cannon we didn't get. But no. That's not what they gave us. They gave us possibly the worst guy. Also, what did we not seize? It makes me feel even worse about that map. The battle was waged on a scale so titanic it will be etched in records forever. The dust settles to reveal a defeated empire. Everyone is holed up in the castle now. Casimir refusing to surrender. Okay. With that, chapter 26 is through. And what we have left is coming back to where it all began. And getting terrible units in the shop. Next time, we will probably do something. I don't know. I assume we'll do the next chapter next time. Until then, though, y'all have a good one.